Oink y'all, I'm Matthew the Wanderer, and today, instead of candy, I'm going to be having some pies. These little bitty things from Walmart are extremely cheap, like literally only 74 cents when they're not on sale. Sometimes I'm seeing as much as 25 cents. So I wanted to especially compare how pumpkin versus sweet potato. And so let's open up the sweet potato first. Let's see. It's in a little tin, but it's easy to take it out of that. Eat it. Not bad. You can taste the spices, and it's kind of really soft. Decent enough crust. Drink some milk. Always get the whole milk because it tastes better. Now let's try the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie looks like this. It's also somewhat squishy. It do taste a little different. It looks slightly different, so they also taste similar because of the spices. Let's also try this Louisiana crunch cake. It's actually kind of soft, so it's not the least bit crunchy. So, I mean, I think the top of it's supposed to be slightly crispy or something, but it isn't. They all taste good, but I've definitely had better. I mean, what do you expect for something that's basically almost free? And let's try again. The sweet potato pie almost falls apart because of how soft it is. I do like that one though. Supposedly it says, "Live with love, cook with soul, get more of the good life, Patti LaBelle." That's from the sweet potato pie. Made with sweet potatoes, butter, and spices. The ingredients: sweet potatoes, wheat flour, sugar, water, palm oil, eggs, butter, which is made from cream, water, and salt. Contains less than 1% of food starch modified, dextrose, non-fat milk, salt, graham flour, molasses, honey, baking soda, cornstarch, carob bean gum, cellulose gum, agar, mono and diglycerides, whey, spices, they won't tell you which ones, sodium propionate, which is a preservative, potassium sorbate, another preservative, L-cysteine, whatever that is, sorbic acid is another preservative, citric acid, carrageenan, potassium chloride, also, and it contains milk, egg, wheat, made on equipment that also produces products containing coconut, pecans, and soy. There's like at least a dozen of these different kinds of little pies and cakes They're like less than $1 at Walmart's. And let's try another bite of the sweet potato pie. So it has 270 calories per serving, and a serving is just the whole thing. And it has 14 grams of fat, 35 grams of carbs, which is 16 grams of sugar, 3 grams of protein, 15 milligrams of cholesterol, and 210 milligrams of sodium. It doesn't have any significant vitamins and minerals, supposedly. Although sweet potatoes are supposed to have a lot of vitamin C, so. But I think overall I give it like 6 out of 10 oinks. Right. Now let's go back to pumpkin pie. This one's just Walmart brand, freshness guaranteed. See what the ingredients are on this one. Wheat flour, water, pumpkin, palm oil, sugar, corn syrup, eggs, non-fat milk, and contains less than 2% or less of dextrose, food starch modified, salt, molasses, graham flour, honey, baking soda, cornstarch, carob bean gum, cellulose gum, agar, secret spices, whey, sodium propionate, a preservative, so potassium sorbate, another preservative, sorbic acid, another preservative, xanthan gum, citric acid, L-cysteine again, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, enzymes, beta carotene for color. It contains milk, eggs, and wheat. It may contain traces of coconut, pecans, and soy. And it has 260 calories per serving, which is the servings is the whole thing, with 12 grams of fat, 34 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein, 15 grams of sugar, and 250 milligrams of sodium and 15 milligrams of cholesterol. But these are mostly just for eating as a treat, not for healthy, as a snack. So I like this too. Definitely had better pies. I think I'll rate it 5.5 oinks out of 10 because I think I like the sweet potato pie a little better. Sticky in the mouth, you know, and trying to get some of that trash off the floor. Now let's go back to the Louisiana Crunch Cake. Doesn't have any frosting. The stuff on top, it's almost like what you'd have on a coffee cake or I don't know, strudel maybe. It's pretty good though. Looks like yellow cake this stuff on top. I think it's supposed to be harder and not as soggy. See what the ingredients on this are. Sugar, enriched bleached wheat flour, which is wheat flour and isin, reduced iron, thiamine mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, then soybean oil, skim milk, egg whites, vegetable shortening, which is palm and soybean oils, mono and diglycerides, polysorbate 60, which is a preservative, which is TBHQ, eggs, brown sugar, sweetened coconut, sugar, water, propylene glycol, salt, sulfiting agents, which is a preservative, water, and contains less than 2% of the following: sweetened toasted coconut. So I guess that's what that stuff on top is, coconut. So it doesn't really seem like that to me. Coconut sugar, dextrose, salt, preservative, sulfiting agents, modified tapioca and cornstarch, invert sugar, leavening, which is baking soda, sodium aluminum phosphate, sodium acetate, acid pyrophosphate, monocalcium phosphate, mono and diglycerides, secret natural flavor, salt, wheat starch, modified whey, propylene glycol, mono and diesters of fats and fatty acids, sodium stearoyl lactylate, whey, a milk derivative, dextrose, sorbitan monostearate, calcium acetate, xanthan gum, guar gum, soy lecithin, secret natural and artificial flavor, sodium caseinate, polysorbate 60, wheat gluten, yellow 5 lake, whatever that means, yellow 5, enzyme. See, it's like, what's the difference between yellow 5 and yellow 5 lake? It's weird. And the secret enzyme, soy flour, disodium phosphate, ascorbic acid or vitamin C, and citric acid. It contains milk, eggs, coconut, wheat, and soy. May contains traces of pecans and walnuts. It's like, good thing I'm not allergic to anything. So, it has 260 calories, 9 grams of fat, so it has less fat than the pies, even though the calories is rather insignificant difference. But it has more sugar, 42 grams of carbs, including 26 grams of sugar. And just like the pies, it only has 3 grams of protein, 230 grams of sodium, and milligrams of sodium, and 10 milligrams of cholesterol. And it has 8% iron though, so that's interesting, I guess. I mean, let's try this one out, see how we should rate it now that I know what it's actually made of. I guess there is a hint of coconut. I do like the flavor though. I bet I've probably made, one that wasn't like almost free would probably be really good. I wonder what they actually call these down in Louisiana. Crunch cakes. So, I think I'll give this one 6.5 oinks out of 10.